the water supply for these children all of their lives, of course, has just strictly been out of a stream or very, very impure. Most of the children, of course, have various diseases that are directly attributable to the water supply. And as the facility progressed, and we got children there, and we could see how things were going, Frankie and I said, those children need to have, they deserve to have, a good, clear drinking supply. And so there was a group located that would drill the well. We thought it was going to be fairly shallow. It turned out to be somewhat deeper than was anticipated. But they located a stream of water that was the most pure water that any of these kids had ever drunk in their lives. And it was a good supply too. And so the well was dug, the storage tank has been put up there. Of course, the necessary pumps to get the water out were put up there. And a building has been built so that it's a well-protected supply now. And so these kids now, for the rest of the time that they're there, will be drinking very pure water. And it is sort of anticipated that in time we may be able to go ahead, if the supply lasts that well, we may be able to go ahead and put a pipe to the outside so that some of the people who live around Sam's place can also have access to this water, which we think would be great. And of course, the health effect would be fabulous, but it would certainly let the people from the community know how important we think Sam's place is, and what it's doing for these children. And we'd like to make friends with all of them, of course, in time.
That's great. Can you tell us about the living water? The speaker spoke about having living water through Christ, and then the regular water. Can you speak a little bit about that?
Well, of course, that was simply a phrase of that Christ gave in talking. There's a story about a woman who came to draw water, and it's a rather lengthy story, but it concludes by saying, Christ telling her that if she understood who he was and what he could do for her, that he would give her living water, which of course meant that she would be a follower of his, and would be influenced by this living water, so that her life would change, and that she would be a follower of his through the rest of her life. And of course, that's the ultimate goal that we want for each one of these children, to be a Christian. And then as they graduate from Sam's place, they will go into the world and they will help other deaf children, deaf adults, to become followers of Christ and receive the living water that will make them a part of Christ's family.